So this is going to be another movie review. This one's called A Wild Hare, 1940. This is going to be another short from the Torrid Zone DVD. Bonus features. Warner Brothers Mount Marie Melodies cartoon directed by Tex Avery. The short subject features Elmer Fudd and Bugs Bunny, the latter making what is considered his first official appearance. And what's up, Doc? Be very, very quiet. I hate this. I'm giving it 1 out of 5 stars. Release date, July 27th, 1940. Running time, 8 minutes, 15 seconds. Thank God. The title is a play on Wild Hare, the first of many puns between hare and hare that would appear in Bugs Bunny titles. The pun is carried further by a bar of I'm Just a Wild About Harry playing in the underscore of the opening credits. Various directors at the Warner Brothers Cartoon Studio have been experimenting with cartoons focused on a hunter pursuing a rabbit since 1938, with varied approaches to the characters of both rabbit and hunter. The cartoon begins with Elmer tiptoeing around and telling the viewer his famous line, "Shh, be very, very quiet. I'm hunting wabbits." Elmer then approaches one of Bugs' warrens, puts down a carrot, and hides behind a tree. Bugs' arm reaches out of the hole, feels around, snatches the carrot. He reaches out again and finds Elmer's double-barreled shotgun. Oh, just like Ash from Evil Dead. "This is my boomstick." His arm quickly pops back into the hole before returning to drop the eaten stub of Elmer's carrot and apologetically caress the end of the barrel. Elmer shoves his gun into Bugs' burrow and thus causes a struggle in which the barrel is bent into a bow. Elmer frantically digs into the hole while Bugs emerges from a nearby opening with another carrot in his head, lifts Fudd's hat, and taps the top of his head until Elmer notices, then chews his carrot and delivers his definitive line, "What's up, Doc?" When Elmer replies that he's hunting wabbits, Bugs chews his carrot and asks what a rabbit is, then teases Elmer by displaying every aspect of Fudd's description until Elmer suspects that Bugs is a rabbit. Oh, excuse me. I got 5 hours of sleep. Well, 4.5. I'm tired. And I'm sneezing. And I have allergies. Bugs confirms this, hides behind a tree, sneaks behind Elmer, covers his eyes, and asks, "Guess who?" Elmer tries the names of contemporary screen beauties whose names exploited his speech impediment before he guesses the rabbit. Barbara Stanwyck? Bugs responds, could be, kisses Elmer and dives into his burrow. Elmer sticks his head into the hole, gets another kiss from Bugs. Is Bugs gay? He's kissing Elmer Fudd. Whereafter he wipes his mouth and he decides to set a trap. When Bugs puts a skunk in the trap, Fudd blindly grabs the skunk and carries it over to the watching Bugs to brag. And when Elmer sees his mistake, Bugs gives him a kiss on the nose, whereupon Fudd looks at the skunk, who winks and nudges Elmer. Fudd winces and gingerly sends the skunk on his way. We don't even know if the skunk stinked him up. I didn't see any stink cloud going on there. Bugs then offers a free shot at himself, fakes an elaborate death, and plays dead, leaving Elmer suffering with remorse, but survives the shot and sneaks up behind the distraught Fudd, kicks him in the rear, shoves a cigar in his mouth, and tiptoes away ballet style. Finally, the defeated Elmer walks away sobbing about wabbits, cowets, guns, etc. Bugs then remarks, Can you imagine anybody acting like that? I think the poor guy's screwy. In a rare promotional broadcast, A Wild Hare was loosely adopted for the radio as a sketch performed by Mel Blanc and Arthur Q. Bryan on April 11th, 1941 edition of the Al Pierce Show. The sketch was followed by a scripted interview with Leon Schlesinger. Bob Clampett claimed that his inspiration for creating Bugs in the interview with Michael Barrier, a Bugs Bunny superstar, that he was inspired by the film It Happened One Night with Clark Gable's character chewing a carrot in nonchalant stance while talking to Claudette Colbert's character about hitchhiking. However, Avery denied this in the Avery Jones letter, outright questioning it. However, this was the inspiration for the prototypical version that is seen in Porky's Hare Hunt, according to Fritz Freeling. Also, Freeling says that Gable's character wasn't the inspiration, but Roscoe Karn's character. Oscar Shapley was the partial inspiration for the version created by Avery. The line, "What's up, Doc?" was added by director Tex Avery for this film. Avery explained later that it was a common expression in Texas, where he came from, and he did not think much of the phrase, but when this short was screened in theaters, the scene of Bugs calmly chewing carrot followed by the nonchalant "What's up, Doc?" went against any 1940s audience expectation of how a rabbit might react to a hunter, and it caused complete pandemonium in the audience, bringing down the house in every theater. As a result of this popularity, Bugs eats a carrot and utters some version of the phrase in almost every one of his cartoons, sometimes entirely out of context. The film was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Short Subject Cartoons, but lost to The Milky Way, another MGM Rudolph Ising production. When the film was reissued as a Blue Ribbon release, it was retitled The Wild Hare. Also, during the Guess Who sequence, the name Cowawambad was redubbed since Lombard died in a plane crash and was replaced by Bobwa Stanwyck. That's the version. That's the version I saw. All right. So that's everything from Wikipedia. That's a lot. I went over 8 minutes on this thing, reading off of Wikipedia. All right. So it's a stupid cartoon. It's made for a 5-year-old. I'm 51. I'm going on 52. My son's going to be 13 next week. I got to get him a Safeway gift card. Probably do that on Monday. Got all my bills paid. I need some frozen fruits. I need to go to the bank, and I need to go to my next job later.